Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Learning Life and Loving Radio Scanners. Hello, welcome to Tommy's video on his top 5 tips if you guys are ever planning to travel alone to either a new place where you guys have never been to or checking out a new location like for instance, like the location I checked out was the Live Casino Hotel. And I hope you guys are ready because I am. Let's get this video started. Today's video is brought to you by visitindiana.com. Visit Indiana has a lot of great events. It has a lot of great information for traveling to Indiana. For more and more resources, you guys can visit www.travelindiana. So let's get this video started. So the first tip I have to say for anybody that is going to be driving through the area is that my first tip is make sure you guys have the right essentials. So the right essentials mean your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your change of clothes, your if you guys are flying, your passports, your federal ID, your star ID, or if you guys are watching me from a different country, your international ID, like some international money, some local money. All that good stuff would be a really good asset. Plus, also carrying a computer like this. This right here would be some really good to take on your flight. Plus, also a thing like this to put on your leg, to put on your lap, like while you guys are looking at the internet. This would be a great option. So, my computer, you guys can see, is an HP. So a lot of you guys are Mac fans. A lot of you guys are like gaming laptops. A lot of you guys like the generic of different laptops. So some also that I recommend is this is my second thing that I recommend is that whenever you guys do your looking up and like check out the different risk interface and like check those out, make sure your area, like for instance, like whenever I went to the Live Casino Hotel, there was like a lot of different radio communication that was being said. Like there were security, there were floor maintenance, there was a lot of different stuff. Plus, also, this area was called the Amber Mills Mall. So they had their own food, they had their own resources. And they also had their own hotel. And I gotta tell you guys something. Holy cow, this hotel was big. And I gotta tell you guys something. That almost been one of the biggest hotels that I've almost already saw. To me, to me, what I thought of like the Horseshoe Baltimore place, that place had 2 levels, but this place almost felt like it had 2 levels because this place was like as big as enough, which I think is really kind of interesting. So like look around like at the different areas which they have. You guys have so many like different choices in different areas, which I think is really kind of interesting. So, so another thing which I kind of recommend, and this is a thing that I usually take precautions on my trips, is that whenever I go on my trip, and it's like a big casino hotel, this area doesn't even have like so like the Wi-Fi is being paid for, the different areas are being paid for. Like if you guys go down there to like Los Angeles, and Los Angeles has a completely different area, which I think is really kind of interesting. So, like for instance, if you guys go over to Los Angeles and like look at their Wi-Fi, they have different Wi-Fi details, which I think is really kind of interesting. Now, now another thing to be advised, and this is another thing, like whenever you guys take a cruise ship, and let's go say you guys are traveling to a different country, some that I recommend is that you guys immediately subscribe to a shore excursion. Like I usually do one shore excursion through my entire cruise. And sometimes we usually go and walk. Sometimes we do that. Now some also another thing which I usually do, which I think is really kind of interesting. Now another thing is like whenever you guys go do like you're looking up at the different resources. So some also which I think is really kind of interesting, and like this is like what I think is really interesting about the entire area of like the United States, is that some places here has like paid Wi-Fi, has like public Wi-Fi, has free Wi-Fi, and different choices like those, which I think is really kind of interesting by all means. So this right here, this is like what it looks like in Jamaica, in Japan, from JoJo's view on YouTube. Like the only way to get there is that you guys have to fly to either San Francisco or Los Angeles, and then after that, get on an aircraft and go to Hindu or another airport, which I think is really kind of interesting. Is that Tokyo only has one airport, and in the entire Los Angeles area has two airports, which I think is really kind of interesting. So, so also, whenever you guys go around and like look at the different areas, like go check those out. Some that I recommend. This is a thing that I seriously do do recommend, is that whenever you guys go to like a different country, be careful on like what kind of ID, what kind of credit card you guys use. Be kind, be strict on like how much you guys are going to be paying on that, because that right there is like very important. So kind of like sometimes whenever I go, I take preventive action. Like sometimes sometimes my areas, like wherever I go, I I I video and I don't upload until the day that I come back, which I think is really kind of interesting. Now, I've been doing that on every step of my cruises. So, you guys see my first cruise video, which was pretty much me going on the Carnival Valor. Now, this one is going to be my second video on going on the Carnival Glory, which I feel really, really, really excited for. I feel really looking forward to it. Now, I don't know as much as I'm going to get to film, so be advised on that. So also, whenever I go to the Bahamas, I am feeling like so very excited. I'm feeling so very looking forward to it. Now also, you guys got like so many like different activities and stuff that you guys can go see. Like for instance, our activity, we got a sea tram, like a air tram, which will take us along the corner of the historic Nassau area, which I feel really, really excited for, and I feel really looking forward to. So I, so 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 I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, because by all means I want you guys to go around and listen to the different places, but I just want you guys to be careful. Now I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. In YouTube, I will see you guys back here tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon, and I will see you guys back here later. Have a great day, YouTube. Have a blessed day and have a good night. And tonight's supper, I am excited for tonight. Have my mom's all famous ribs. All right, guys, that's it. Have a great day, YouTube. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.